Dumpling is your boy Ink. Welcome to our show. Doing well, having a wonderful day. Here with some nature corn on this 29th September 2025. It is sunset. Enjoy. But before that. Oh, that's me. I'm trying to find the moon. There you go. It's very small, but I see it. Look at this bad boy. There you go. Not too shabby, isn't it? Don't blink if you're buying. Welcome home to our show. Just doing lots of having a wonderful day on this 29th September 2025. Today we are doing a taste test. It's not really a taste test because we had those before. This is my first video of the day. Again, I'll say about how unmotivated we are yesterday. Still the case today, a bit better. Today we are tasting Ritz cheese sandwiches. You possibly had those. The really cool thing with these is when I was a kid, when I was a young boy, they used to do the complete opposite. So what you would have, it's kind of like a Dunkaroo situation, where you have the Ritz cracker and you would have cheese. Now, you realize that people did love the cheese. And this is insane because this is kind of like an Oreo. So, this is something that was really working well, right? They put some cheese on it. And this was amazing. The coolest thing here, I think you have to actually look at the brand. So these, they did a rebranding, of course. They did another way of, they did another package. And if you look here, it's Christie's. So Christie's, I've had these a million times and they're as good. I'm gonna be honest, a bit more cheese, a bit toy. But hey, you might complain, right? So, again, Christie's are renowned for their cookies. And because they make good cookies, they do this. So these are very vanilla, almost dry cookie, or almost still cookies. You can tell that they're sweet. But this is cool because it's a mixture with the saltiness. Before everything was sweet and salty, we had these. I mean, you found the rebranding. I think it's so good. It is delicious. It is delicious. What more do you want than cookie and cheese? It's rare. It's like something that they didn't change the recipe. These are phenomenal. It's okay. That's a good way. wasn't ready for a video, but the phone decided to charge, so I don't have a choice. Welcome to another video commentary show. We're doing well on this 29 September with a moon. 25. Today we're doing a midday intro. I'm starting to really like those midday intro. So you guys have been telling me that you want to see, hey, what do you do today? Versus more than what is the plan today. I like to do what is the plan today because it's a good way for me to visualize myself, right? Yeah, this to do. Let's do it in one day, right? Middle of the day is super nice because you don't have to have this click of we're starting. It just happens, right? So this is pretty cool. What I do like about the midday also is you have a realization, and sometimes in your brain you think when you say that out loud it makes sense. So in my case, I'll have a complete day of what should we call it? I complete half a day of doing things. I'm like, okay, well, that's good enough. The midday is that, okay, well, you did this, and now you have to do this. You still have this left. So this is like a good wake up thing, right? So today, what did we do? We went to a nice little bike ride. We went to my father's house, which was really cool. We went to the government. The government, it went well, but it's so odd. It is so odd because she's moving on. She works there now, but she doesn't really work there anymore. The person that was giving the course, so we're kind of moving on. And still, I have this. We're doing a complete video about it. It's a super cool subject too. Because now she's gonna be working somewhere else. So I'm like, holy shit, this is goodbye, you know. And it's insane because I didn't think about goodbye as a goodbye. So this also what we did this is a shout out to Sir Winslow Oatry. Sir Winslow Oatry. So Sir, if you guys know him, I talked about him a couple of times. Kyle was at the same time one of my good homies, right? And he was talking about, we were talking about progress because he's a fan, but also like he's doing the same thing as I do. And this is cool because Kyle's one of the only creator that is as insane as me, as producing as me, as consistent as me. He's gonna stream and create content, right? So it is kind of nice to see like, okay, well, there's still a unit behind that, right? And I relate a lot to Kyle. So we're talking now, and like I'm so nervous, and I'm like, and this is not even planned. You guys gotta think that it's planned between me and him, but it's not planned. It just happened. So we talked about, well, I have a video where in the hype we have so much hype. We're ranking so good. Now the craziest thing is, if you asked me 2 days ago what was hype on YouTube, I wouldn't know what it is. I started getting interested in it because I saw. This is crazy. I was watching this video and I was given the opportunity to give hype. So I'm like, okay, what the hell is that? So Kyle says my hype, and I'm like, holy shit, dude! I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you did it, right? And you see, this is kind of nice because it was just perfect timing. So he's telling me how to do it. He said, okay, well, you have to be partner. Are you partnered? And I'm like, no, I'm not partnered. Why? He said, okay, well, you need to be partnered for that. And then he said, I want to help you. And I was like, no, bro, you don't have to, because what I'm missing is watch time, right? Watch time. And technically speaking, right, I don't care. Because if you ask me last year, okay, so I'm going to sound like such an asshole. I'm going to sound like such an asshole, but if you asked me last year, I would have told you that, yes, I wanted to do this as a job. But now that we have a job, that money's coming in, not such a necessity as much as it was or it used to be. So I'm like, okay, well, I have 700 and I don't even know. I'll tell you. By the way, we are almost at 400 followers on the channel. Yeah, we're at 736 on the main channel and 396 on the gaming channel. This is kind of insane, right? So I could be making money, and because even if I was partners, so there's 2 partners. There's one at 500 where you can have your own store and people can give you super tanks and they can give you cash, right? And at 1,000 you get ad revenue because they put ad on your shit, right? And I've always liked, I always preferred Twitch and YouTube to TikTok, because Twitch and YouTube compared to TikTok, you had a pay which was organic through companies, which was revenue versus a gift or a tip, right? So I was like, okay, well, this is cool, but I'm not there yet. And even if I was there yet, like a lot of people were gonna do, which I believe is a mistake. You're gonna wait until they have 1,000 followers, and then they're gonna right away put ads. And don't do that. Just when you have 1,000 followers, your channel has more visibility. Wait until you have 2,000, 2,500. If you're in dire straits, of course, put ads, but otherwise, you're gonna kill your momentum, right? And then Kyle says that, and he's like, dude, you helped me a lot. He was like, you helped me push for partner, you helped me a lot. You're always boosting my algorithm by commenting and shit like that. And I was like, dude, I do it because you're a good guy, you deserve it. It was like, and this is insane because it was like, yeah, I want us to help each other. You help me, so I should be able to help you. And I wasn't comfortable with asking for help. And at the same time, he was like, yo, I'm streaming like 13 hours a day. So he's gonna be leaving the video run behind. And at the same time, I didn't feel, but the reality is I have 2 channels. Now, here lies the biggest issue. I feel dishonest about having my own channel watching it. I would feel dishonest if I was making money. Now, where did all of that go? This is kind of important. It's not about hype. Hype is a way to get visibility on your videos, right? With the visibility, what's going to happen with the visibility is my channel is going to be with more people. I have a hard time with visibility because I film so much. Because we film so much, most of my videos get 1, 2, or 3 views versus one of them that gets 100 views. So YouTube see this as 10 videos that are failure versus one video that's sort of popular, right? So with the hype, this would be a way to go around the algorithm. Just get a video pushed out, people discovering me, and people could be saying like, hey, fucking love this guy, or he's weird as shit. And I felt dishonest as a content creator to do that. However, this is not about money. This is about visibility, right? If I have to do this, like for example, I wouldn't feel comfortable about self-promotion, right? Let's say I have a meatball shop, right? I'm chatting with this girl, she's Italian, so let's talk about meatballs. My balls in her mouth, hopefully one day. And let's say I have a restaurant, and we're selling meatballs. I'm like, my meatballs are the freaking best, bro. I swear. But I'm not gonna go tell people like, hey, my meatballs are fantastic. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna go and I'm gonna hope customer are liking them, they come back, right? But what if a customer come back and says, hey, I brought some friends because your meatballs are that good, and I'm like, well, thank you so much. And do I feel bad about it because I offered a service, right? So this is like a self-promotion. This is letting the work talk for itself, right? So I possibly will cheat a little bit, which is kind of sucky for my legacy. But at the same time, like, one of the best examples that I have for that, and again, I'm not saying that this is what you have to do, right? I'm saying that for now, this is what we're gonna do. You had a guy like RiseGum. So RiseGum was a really popular content creator. I want to say like in 2018, 2019. Huge content creator, right? And then what happened is he kind of got out of the making content because he didn't need to. He was rich, and after that he was super honest, which is great. He was super honest about what he did. He said, "Oh, I used to bot my first stream. I wanted people to think that there's a party here, so they would join a stream where there's always people, and then they would save themselves. Organically speaking, I possibly had 10, 15, 20 viewers out of 100, but they would come back, and then I grew up like that. And he made a career out of it, right? At the end, did he bot? No, he didn't need to bot, which is kind of the goal, right? So yeah, so this is the plan. So today we worked a lot on making playlists that I can play as I sleep or as I stream, just like Kyle does. Because he wasn't wrong, you know? It wasn't wrong. Sometimes a company needs a little push, right? And the goal is to move on from that to just saying about, hey, um, my content is amazing. Kyle sits at 15,000 followers on TikTok, sits at 2,000 followers on YouTube, right? And that because his video gets some views. His videos are this, and I gotta stop thinking that the way he's doing it is different, but I can do the same thing. And I gotta start saying like, hey, this is a proven method. You have a guy that's willing to teach you how to get there. It's willing to coach you, right? For example, he tells me like, I go to your stream and there's no banner. What the fuck? And I want to take that and I want to take those advice, right? And it's kind of crazy because today we talk about mentorship. Talk about my friend Simon and how he mentored me. But Sir is mentoring me right now. And why is it not something that I'm interested in? Is it because it's my content? Yes, but he's not trying to change my content. He's trying to help me, so to give me good advice, you know. And I'm thankful for that. So right now, what we're doing is we did a nature corn. So the nature corn is a playlist which lasts like I want to say like 1,000 hours. No. Let's say 400, 500 hours, and we'll let it play as I sleep. And I know that most people do that. I feel kind of bad doing it, but at the same time, see, and it's also the video that you're doing, right? It's also the video that you're doing. You're not doing a, for example, I'm not boosting a video that I think is worth boosting. I'm boosting nature corn where I can go in my studio, write the name in nature, and they'll show me how many of those are that I do. And they tell me 3,000. Let me watch 3,000, one of my nature corn. And if you're looking here, why am I doing it? Well, because later on, these 4 playthroughs are going to work, and I'm going to have the nature corn beneath. That's pretty much it. So I want to thank Kyle, and it's such a nice thing because to me this feels like, and I'm going to be giving you such a shitty example, but this feels like Rocky 4. And I'm in the trenches, and I'm beating up meat in a freezer, because that's what Rocky does. And I'm eating raw eggs until it tastes disgusting. And here is a guy that tells me like, not only can you train, but you can have a team. Like for example, today, and this is a motivation thing. You can have a little team helping you, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's people when I'm going live, they're helping me. They're always there, you know, and I'm super thankful for that. And of course, we're doing it because we're friends. But they're always trying to help. They're also trying to help me. And today I was looking at something kind of sad, which is the TikTok studio, right? And it was so stupid. It was inspiration. What else was it? There were so many things, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful because it was giving me so much advice. Like summarize. I'm gonna tell you. You're gonna hear off the microwave because the microwave is gonna be doing it right after that. Ow, wow, wow, wow. See, the computer's close. Also, the computer keeps closing. I don't know why. So that's not good. That's not good. So this is not the good computer. Truth is, I don't know where it is. Hello? Is that it? I don't even know where my studio was, to be honest. You want to say donde es? Donde tú estás? Right here. There you go. Okay. So there you go. Right? So you have this. This is us, right? You see the channel here? This is me. This is me. This is me. And this is Cobra GFS. Pay respect to this legend. So we do how to play this, right? So we're gonna do Nature Corner Volume 2. Don't tell me that I can't anymore. You see, you're gonna do collaboration. This is new inspiration. This is also new, right? I did for real. I just put in New York, my secret to multi-channel content creation, technology of viral change, decoding my fast talk with speech impediment. This is so cool. This is so cool. See? Collaboration. That would have been so nice. Promotion. That would have been so nice. Podcasts. Playlist, posts, live, shorts, video. We didn't take advantage of that, and that's a problem. And that's pretty much it. But even yesterday, we were straight up talking about how we were straight up talking about how we had a thing on YouTube that was saying like, hey, you literally get decoding. This is not, we saw the moon today, and now it's already on the other side of the building. And we've been filming for 29 minutes, so that's not that much. So yeah, and I should be checking that, right? I have friends that check that, and I'm like, dude. And at the same time, I am so grateful for Kyle, because I have never, and this is a honest, I have never asked a person, hey, do you have advice for me? Hey, what is the change on YouTube? What is the change there? I had Janice. Janice was super helpful for that, because Janice is really good at the behind this. So for example, we were doing TikTok Live together. Oh, I was doing TikTok Live, and he was one of my mods. He was also super helpful because he would go in the background and would be like, hey, there's some new rewards. Hey, there's a new TikTok Live system. There's a new way to make it tips, right? Also, Janice was the one that says, and again, this is super nice because he was the one that told me, hey, are you aware that TikTok is gonna close? And this is the proof that I need to be better. Because he was like, hey, do you know that the TikTok's gonna close? It was last year before Trump got elected. And I was like, yeah, but bro, it's in America. And it's like, yeah, but how many of your viewers are American? I'm like, holy shit, you're right. You're right. You see, so I have to ask for advice. I have to ask for... It's so complex because I really like the artsy part of the content creation business, of course. But... And it's nuts because at the same time, it's so crazy because... I'm doing right now, well, not right now, but yesterday, we were doing like so it's a questionnaire, right? Because I'm seeing somebody, and they're telling me like, okay, well, we're gonna find you a good job, but we're also gonna find you information if needed to be. And they're giving me a paper, and then you got like, okay, so you got like, for example, a subtitle. So for example, teaching, or one like art of communication, right? And then you have some squares, and they'll give you a problem, or they'll give you like a situation, or what is required, or something that happens. Like, for example, I like talking about how I view things, but I'm also willing to listen to other people. You have from 1, which is not at all, to 5, like I'm interested in that, right? You have to do like from 1 to 5, right? And art of communication, I had the most. I had the most points. Some of them I had 5s, which is the maximum. But then out of it, there's one of this, and I don't remember what it was. It was something about, I understand that sometimes silence is golden, which I do understand, but you're talking about the art of communication as a job. Art of communication, art of communicating, but silence is golden. So like 1, because what's the point of being in a place where, for example, a radio show, right? But that's possibly it also. There was possibly like a radio show where there's a guy in the background that's just listening. Some of them are going to be control quality, right? I am watching a lot of Howard Stern, and at the same time this is insane because Howard Stern in itself, great radio host, amazing. But it's not Howard Stern that we, well, it is Howard Stern that we love, but it's also this team that we have. We have Chewy, that's behind the counter and make sure that the reception is okay. We got Chewy that makes sure, okay, well, who do we have? And he'll tell Howard some ints. He'll tell some ints. For example, we got Eric the actor. We got, we got Eric the actor. And you know how important Chewie is, but then you don't really listen to him. And Chewie's role is super important as a sort of a assistant, if you will, in communication. And the question of, I understand that sometimes the class is golden, possibly could be like, hey, this is not my show, but I'm able to help the show with in silence. And I was like, and in that sense, I would be. But at the same time, I have a lot of opinion, you know. So I don't know. But yeah, so and with that, we were talking about it, and how can I have this domain that's literally quote unquote perfect for me, but I'm seeing some instances where I'm not down. How's that possible? Well, it's possible if you think about it like that. It's possible if you think about it as a sort of multi-level company. Did you think I was going to say multi-level marketing? Huh? No. Oh, we are out of space almost. I'm gonna have to check that out. Ah, feels good. So what I mean by that is like, for example, a restaurant, right? You think about the cook in the kitchen. You think about the cashier. You don't think about the busboy. You don't think about the guy who's cleaning. You don't think about the guy who's maintaining things. You don't think about the manager who's doing. You don't think about the accountant. You don't think about the guy that's gonna make sure that the delivery guy. You don't think about those people. You think about who you see. That there's so much people behind that, and it's a whole team, right? And that's important. And I think that's what's going on with YouTube. It's yes, something I'm interested in, but it's so much more than just making content. It's posting. It's finding the right hashtags. Then it's kind of funny because with the right hashtag, I'm like, yo, I'm fucking cheating because my video isn't good. The hashtags are just good. But then it's kind of complex because it's both of them. Is my content good enough to be watched? Yes and no. Am I too reliant on hashtag yes and no? Is it a tool that I should use but I'm not using for XYZ reason? And are those reasons valid or stupid? And in most cases, those reasons are completely dummy, you know? And that's just life. That is just life itself. I'm gonna do this, we're missing some storage, which is not good because I got an event in a couple hours. Oh, okay. I can delete you because we downloaded you on this phone. At least this phone is working. Okay. When my top stops, they go a little bit of vlog drop, baby, some more. We from the north, we from the Canada. See, you see, I'm saying hashtag as a way to kind of cheat the system, but no, it's a tool. When there's a math problem that I cannot resolve, I need to use a calculator. Am I cheating? No, I'm using the tools that are available to me. Right? Now, in a perfect world, you don't need a tool. In a perfect world, there's a problem in front of you and you know how to resolve it. But what is the perfect world? And what does it imply? Is this something that comes like that, or is this something that takes time? And the answer is, I don't know. That's the point. We're good. We're good. We're not good at all, but it's okay. My apologies. Trying to wait to cheat. If I can do that, this would be amazing. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is, if we have a file that's 4 hours, and we have a file that's 1 hour. So we're gonna do RR2, right? And we're gonna cancel the RR, which is 52 minutes. Okay. Delete. Yes. You see, because it's one video, this will take me 33 minutes, 22 minutes, 20 minutes, 29. Okay, 28. Good. Why is that important? Because this video is actually like an hour and a half. So if I can upload this video, I'm gonna get an hour and a half of content. Right? And then we just skip the video to upload because it's so long. Anyway, enough of that talk. Love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Okay. Okie dokie, okay, okie dokie, okie dokie, okie. Okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie.
Cool. Do you but spare us? The red child called Hanaj. Go.
Yo, vous aimez les
Yo, don't blink if you're buying. Welcome home to our show. Having walks are having a wonderful day on this glorious, can I get a glorious 29th September 2025. Tomorrow, 30th, then is the first of the month. What am I celebrating? It's just another day. Just found myself wanting to do some memes in the toilet. Today, we are trying to use humor as a coping mechanism because we are dealing with grief. Now, before we even start, okay, no, oh, I got a pimple. Oh, I got a pimple. Another part of the grief. Goodbye, Simon. You shall be caught. Another part of the grief. So don't worry, nobody is dead. As much as I know, possibly somebody is dead because people die in the world every single minute of the day. So why don't you take advantage of that knowledge to be nice to your neighbor and do a good action because you never know when it's your turn, right? And no, my cat didn't die a horrible death because I don't own a cat. But if I did, it would be the freaking king in the world, and it would be the feline overlord that takes over Tibet in about a month and a half. You know, you gotta fabricate a plan, right? So yes, and we're using humor as a coping mechanism because we lost somebody or we lost a relationship today. So as you guys know, for the last 2 months, I've been watching A Lot of Corn, which has nothing to do with what we're talking about. But I've been seeing governmental employees, right? So the first one, because we're seeing 2 of them, and what they're saying, hey, just seeing to isn't a loss of valuable resources of the government of Quebec? And my answer is possibly, but most likely I'm going to be a functioning member of society, and you see the potential in here. I'll be the next Terry Fox. If you don't know what Terry Fox is, you're missing out. Amazing story. And today, one of them, she told me like a month ago. And again, me and my great memories. She told me like a month ago. You know what? I'm not gonna be around for a while. I'm going back to school because I want to work with kids. She wants to work with what's the definition in English? Child Protection Services, so CPS. DPJ, which is Département Protection de la Jeunesse, which is the French version of what I just said. And I didn't know it was today. So today was the last time we saw each other, and it was kind of really cool because on one hand she's like, hey, on one hand she's like, did you meet the other one? How do you feel about the other one? If the other one's is she treating you good, but also are you interested in the help she has to give? And I'm like, I feel bad talking about your coworker in front of you because the question is, who's your favorite coworker? It's like my mom and my dad saying, hey, I have something for you, but your mom also has something for you. So who do you choose? And then there's no answer. Right? What you do is you hide in your room, you wait until both of them look for you. Then if you can, you grab both at the same time. That way, like, ha, suckers, I caught you both. So then she was talking about it, and at the same time it was kind of weird. But then I realized that she was talking about it because she wanted to make sure that it was okay when she left, which is really sweet. So today, and ultimately speaking, it was such a weird relationship because it was a person that was there to help me build CV and a person that was there to help me build a resume, which is the same thing. CV and resume is the same thing, but also with interviews. which it's kind of crazy because like I had the same job for the last 4 months. And the reason why we're looking for work is because it's not putting money in our pocket the way it should be. It's a job. It should pay for the bills, but it's not paying for bills. So there's a problem somewhere, right? And I love Bono from YouTube, but I'm not doing. I'm not. I love Bono from YouTube, but I'm not pro Bono. You know. So when it was the time for me building CV, I'm like, my CV didn't change. But then you don't think that your CV is complete shit, and then she helps you build a CV. And then by miraculous, when she gives you a CV, you get calls and calls and calls and calls. And then maybe, if they know that I have right now, if they saw my CV, they would have been like, yo, this guy is straight up ass, bro. F that. I'm just gonna stop something, and we're gonna stop la 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 la. Because we have an event that's finishing very soon. And I want to do it. I want to do it. I wanted a lot of energy today. And we're not even eating energy drinks in. I'm just in a good mood. I'm just in a good mood because, well, I don't want to talk about it too much because it's personal, but let's just say that we help somebody that's deserving of love and help. And she is grateful, and she knows I'm trying to help, and it's very sweet because at the same time, yes, it's a tough situation, and it's a tough situation that I don't know how to solve, but she knows I'm making an effort, and she's grateful for the effort, so I'm grateful for that, right? And I'm appreciative of the fact that she's grateful for that because at the same time, it is the truth. We got to buy the Even Boost, 810 metal Schlag. We got antenna, and we got globalization, which is what? Which is tower damage 2%, don't need it. Tower health 5%, I do need this. Yo necesito mucho más. I need this a lot. And we're gonna go with linger range, okay. So now we need to do this, but I also need to do this. So we're gonna be canceling that. Sorry, the tower is a priority of the hermano in vendetta. The priority of your brother in vendetta. Yeah. So, even with the resume, if I can do something, I can talk. Oh, that I can do. Oh, if they had an Olympic for talker, I'd be runner-up. I'd be fourth position. I didn't quite make it into the podium, but I still got a nice medal. Now, I know what you're asking me. Ink, what is the medal for fourth place in Olympics? And this is a very good question. Because I'm going to tell you secrets. I don't know. I've never been in fourth position, right? I don't know. But if I did, I would tell you. I would tell you it's made of vibranium. Oh, I'm broke. Ooh, I just said no to giving to a good cause. Fuck, dude. That makes me feel bad. I feel bad. I feel bad about that. You were dumb. I'm walking on sun. Hyperactivity takes over me like crazy. So what do we need to do? We need to do like no. Got globalization and antenna. Gucci. What do we do? Don't give up. I'm walking it up. Please don't give in. I won't let you down. The rest with us. Need a second to breathe. Just keep calling my name. Hey, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? Shit. This is bad. Bro. It's tier 7. Are you kidding me? I don't know if I can do it. This is bad. Shit. La mierda. So, with the interview, I thought it was brilliant. But then we talk, and I'm realizing that she asked me a simple question. This is not even a situation where there is a job at the end of the tunnel. There is a job at the end of the tunnel. What a weird thing to say. It's not even a case of, yeah, there's demotivated because there's something at the end, right? It's not even that case. It's just a person that wants to help me by doing a mock interview and practicing, and I'm freezing in front of her, and I'm like, holy shit! And I'm asking myself, did I freeze in front of other people? Because I'll be honest with you, I've had a bunch of unsuccessful interviews. I was like, okay, well, they looked at me and they said, oh, this is a fat fuck, PFF, fat fuck, and because it's a fat fuck, we're not gonna hire him. But what if it was just an excuse? What if it was just an excuse, and in reality, you're like, no, dude, that's not true. You just fucked it up, you know? And then you realize that maybe this is an excuse that I've been using for a while. You realize that was possibly the case. Some job, that was possibly the case. But was it the end all be all of why I was hired or not? No. And I realized I was nervous, I had anxiety, and I was really uncomfortable. But she just asked me a couple questions, which is again to help me, you know? And it was nice because I kind of needed that. I need to be aware of my lack and my weaknesses. Which, oh my god, the poetic out of this, the poetic. And yes, it's complex also because, you go there and like, okay, well, my goal is to find a job, and I think in 22 years I'm good enough to have a job as entry level at least, right? So you're not sure as to why you need that help, but then you have the help, and it's amazing because you're like, yo, well, fuck, this is more helpful than I thought, right? It's to give the chance to everybody, right? And it's I know it wasn't forever, but today was the end, and I'm like, holy shit, I'm gonna miss this. I still have so much to learn. I felt like, oh my god, I shouldn't say that, but fuck it. I felt like Obi-Wan Kenobi when Qui-Gon Jinn died. So I didn't have some Anakin. There wasn't a red guy with some horns fighting me, and I didn't have to tell the council that I would teach a kid that I wasn't supposed to teach. So I don't know why I feel like Anakin, like Obi-Wan, but I do feel like Obi-Wan. Being serious because fuck the jokes, right? For a second, at least. It's tough. It's tough. Because you think that you found it like sort of a crutch, sort of crutch, right? And you're walking with that crutch, and you're walking with that crutch, and you're walking better and better and better, and now you're not walking, you're walking fast, and you're almost running. A couple more things, and you're running, right? And then they said, you know what? We have decided that you don't need this crutch anymore. And your first reaction is fear. You're like, okay, well, I didn't have this I can't. I need this, right? And it's crazy because when you look at the 5 stages of grief, fear is one of them. Right? So yeah. Anyway, just wanted to come on here to talk about this. Am I gonna be okay? Yes. And even if I wasn't, the world keeps going on, which is something that I stole from Dwight Schrute, my master. I am his Padawan when it comes to the art of growing beats. A bit of a Star Wars reference because I possibly watched Star Wars today. If you were wondering where all the Star Wars references come from, maybe, I don't know, maybe somebody watched them today. And if you were thinking that maybe somebody watched them today, you'd be sort of right? So yeah, and again, you see, if I make a lot of jokes because I'm uncomfortable. And that's a bigger testament than whatever I was saying. Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Let's go take that life. Don't give up. I'm walking it out. Please don't give in. I won't let you down. And rest with us. Need a second to breathe. Just keep calling my name. Hey, what do you want? I would if he spared my moonlight. Sucks. Spoilers, dude. Spoilers. Okay, so this is super cool. I love Sucks. Sucks is really cool. Sucks, spoiler, dude. Why you be doing me like that? Okay. You have some
Il
battles?
va pas longtemps. Puis là, t'as dit quelque chose sur les femmes qui ont pas de dents. Moi, je trouve que ça suce bien. Va chier, moi, là. Ben, excuse-moi, là, mesdames, elle a pas de dents.
Ah, ta gueule. Gang d'épée. Gang de Christ d'épée. What do you want from me? Yeah. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Yeah. Don't blink is your blink. Welcome to the show. I'm continuing off to having a wonderful day on this 29th September 2025. Try to do this slowly because I had a little trip to a town called YouTube Studio, and one of the videos that he recommended me doing was my speech impediment. So yeah, so even if they think that we are in this position, we're not gonna go. So don't blink is your brain. Welcome to Computer Show. We're doing well on the 29th September 2025. Let's start this live the right way. There you go. It looks dark outside, but we still have a busy day, so na zdrowie, as they say. Delightful. Of course, we still have some the tower going in the background. We got so much to do. Today is Sunday. Well, today is Monday. So Sunday is the most important day, and one Monday out of two is extremely important. So today, I'm supposed to get my meal, right? What am I waiting for? Please don't give in. I will let you down. Need less space. Need a second to breathe. Just keep calling my name. Yeah, what do you want from me? One hand we have the delightful General Tao, and the other hand we have, which is similar to my friend, which name is Shao, but he's less cool than Shao, computer, which is music. Sounds good, sounds great. We put that there as we set ourselves up for some good old music. So how are you guys doing today? First of all, I want to thank you guys yesterday. And I know this is a big no-no. You shouldn't do that. I want to thank you guys for yesterday. Because it was an amazing night. It was just a cool life. Now, why do I want to say thank you? Why is that a big no-no? You don't tell people that are there that you had a much better time yesterday. It's a beautiful day outside. It's really nice. We went out today, and it really felt good. What do you want from me? It's a shame because we saw the moon, and the moon wasn't great. The moon wasn't great because it only stayed for a little bit. So headphones today, I'm gonna be listening to. I do feel like listening to Ninetale. Guess how my first day was? Well, hello, Mary Gwendolyn Smith. I'm doing well. How are ya? Nice to have you. Thanks you for being here. I'm doing well. How was your first day? A rude ass. A rude ass. I'm doing good. How are you? Doing okay? A pleasure. Can I offer you perhaps some General Tao or a sip of my energy drink? Or are you good? You good, Dad? So we're gonna be listening to Ninetales because we haven't listened to Ninetales in so freaking long. It's very good. I started at 8 a.m. and just finished at 5:30. You deserve a freaking Uggs, and I will offer you as a supplement or as a side dish a little golf clap. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Bravo. Bravo. Absolute cinema. How did it go? How did it go? Did you have a good day or was it shitty? Well, of course. Of course. Some of us have good manners. Some of us have good manners, and because we have good manners, we ask people how they're doing, you know? Some of us. Not everybody, right? But I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You know why? Because you did it. And maybe it was shit, but you did it. And tomorrow, you'll do the same thing. You do the same thing. And the day after, it's another opportunity to have a good day. And that's why I'm proud of you. Because you woke up, you put on those maid uniform in the sink. I can barely think. Played a rack last night. I'm a fucking drink. All I see is money. All I see is red. You can take what you want, cause I'm almost dead. Ah, oh sorry. This song. This is my favorite song from the guy. So, but I'm not. You should see my head. What? So what did you say before I rudely interrupt you with music? That's good. The people were so caring. It's for a maid company. Oh, that is so sweet. So you're working on tips. Is it your first time? Is it your first time being a maid or not? Oh, we are having, my dear. We are having a General Tao, which is kind of good. So I know they've had a hard day. How do you feel about being a maid? How do you feel? Are you down for that, or because uniform, absolute fashion statement? Absolute fashion statement. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Schoolgirl uniform, nurse's uniform. Yes, maid uniform. Fashion statement. For some reason, I don't know. You're working retirement homes, like cleaning and stuff. So I'm thinking, okay, well, you know what? You have experience, so that's kind of good. What do you mean the houses are insane? That's a good thing or a bad thing? I'm not in your head. You have to be precise. You like mentions? Laying in my bed, split her up, then I turn into a ghost. Looking blonde for a deuce. You tell me I do the most. Fuck you mean, sipping lean. I'm happy for you, but I want you to be happy. You know? You deserve it. Tomorrow we are going to, okay, wow. Can you sneak some pictures? Because I never saw a mention. Which one are you going for? Are you going for the Playboy Mansion? You're going for what? You're going for what? Are you going for the, I don't know, a lot of mansion. Is there a lot of mansion? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Thank you. I can. I took a bunch already today. Well, hello, show me. And then I'll be able to start shopping for my mansion. Because as Ellie comes in, I'm talking about my past of being a Nepo baby. Hallie, how are you? Marry Hallie. Hallie, marry the maid. Hallie, the cat's mom. How are you? Hallie, I owe your boyfriend apologies. Because I didn't know he changed his name to Rax. And I was like, oh, this Rax guy is really nice. I didn't know who he was. If you like cat videos, you can follow Ellie. It's a cat diary. You might have heard of that famous show, Vampire Diary. Well, Ellie is the same concept but with cat diary. There's fighting, there's drama. They're going after the same female, you know? It's a great show. It's not even keeping up with the Kardashian at this point. It's keeping up with the cats. It's just Ellie. It's just Ellie. And the coolest thing about Ellie is she's aware that it's over loving. She posted a video yesterday that made me laugh out loud, LOL, and it was your cat getting ready for being overloved by its mom. But hey, I know that she wanted a kid. Keep up with the cats, yo. Yo, Anyway, I'd be down for that. I'd be down. Ellie, can I ask you a favor? Please? Can I ask you a favor? If you need a brother for a cameo, I'm saying you don't have to, but I would be available. I would be down as fuck. You know? I'd be the guy, and then I would get royalties, baby. Keep up with the cats. Keep it up with the cats, bro. You should do like imagine somebody, okay, so this is an idea that I'm putting in the universe. Imagine, right, a person that has a new kitten or a new animals, and you do a diary of the animal. Every single day, what did the animal do? Keeping up with the cats. And from age 0 to age 15, 10, 12. That would be super cool. That would be super cool. I'm not saying that you should do that, but hey, if your ID came to you, what is that? It's a diary. It's like and for you, I'll do whatever it takes. I'll do whatever it takes to be there for you. A diary is what? A diary is like, for example, every single day you're like, hey, today we did this, and then you take a kid voice or you take a AI voice to talk to the cats, and you say like, today my mom took me to the park. My mom took me to get a pedicure. What do you look for in a man? Well, let me look at your picture. No, I'm sorry, bro. You're not my type. You're not my type, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry, bro. You're not my type. Maybe in another life, right? Maybe me and you in another life, but in this life, not my type. Do you still have Abby Noor on block? I do not know what Abby Noor or who Abby Noor is, but if they're on block, they shall be on block until the end of time. Cat, yeah, every move that I made, every promise I break, to be there for you. I'll do whatever it takes. I'll do whatever it takes to be there for you. When life is a mistake, feeling that I cannot take. Do it for you. I'll do whatever it takes. I'll do whatever it takes to be there for you. I'll do the do that I make, every promise I break, to be there for you. I'll do whatever it takes. I'll do whatever it takes to be there for you. Living life is a mistake, feeling that I cannot shake, to be there for you. I'll do whatever it takes. I'll do whatever it takes to be there for you. Know this one. Keep calling up my phone. What's up, Matt? How are ya? Oh, like a voice, like yeah, sure. Voiceover would be cool. We're finally buying the cathode array tube, which is 5% more coin. Thank you. On the iPhone. Ugh. How are you, Matt? You doing good? I almost didn't recognize you, and when I say almost, I didn't recognize you at all. But I would pretend like I didn't, and I would pretend like, oh yeah, that's my boy. And I knew that's my boy since day one. How are you? Why'd you block her though? She ain't do nothing. I'll be honest, I don't know who she is. So, I couldn't answer. But nothing happened for no reason, and everything is part of a bigger plan called fate. If I'm a tool for fate to happen, then it's a tool for fate to happen. Oh, loving this. Thank you. Appreciate you. It's because I'm using no problem. That I make every promise I break. I'll be there for you. I'll do whatever it takes. I'll do whatever it takes. Thank you so much, bro. It's been a while. It's been since the 6th of July. So this is the song, if you were wondering. This is Whatever It Takes, Garden, Convokes, and Remove That I Make, and Nine Tails, which is crazy cool. Thank you so much. It is like a, well, what I'm talking about is a diary. So for example, right? Let's say you say like a day in the life of Ellie. But instead of being a day in the life of Ellie, you do a day in the life of your cat, of your kitten, right? And you do it until they grow up. And when they grow up, you're like, holy shit, we have so many memories together, right? That's what I'm saying. Drop my spoon, drop my fork, brah. Schnitzel. Drop my forks, brah. So now what do we need? We need wave accelerator. We need wave skip. We need extra orbs. We need enemy balance. Yes. We need range. Give me a sec, guys. Give me a sec, because we're having some big problems. We're having a big problem. Give me a second. Okay. I'll do whatever it takes. I'll do whatever it takes to be there for you. I don't have the storage. Okay. Okay. I'll do whatever it takes. The reality is I don't know what to delete. I think I'll be better off alone. I have to watch. Yes, we'll be back in about a couple minutes. Sorry about that. Don't you? I think I'll be better off alone. Without you, without you, without you, without you. I don't mind when I sleep all alone. Without you, without you, without you, without you. I think I found the antidote. I think I found the other hope. I found the fucking hope. Yeah. I think I find a better way. Do days. No, for the super days. Walk on the road through the shadow. These children, my mind still shadow. I saw my mouth is too shallow. And those dogs in a callow. This kiss is my remedy. Those world like made of baby. Know that you're mad at me, bailing those like ever me. And we're back. I think I'll be better off alone without you, without you, without you, without you. I don't mind when. There you go. And we're back. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. So what's going on right now is we're filming here, right? We're filming here. We're filming here. And we're filming here, right? So I need to have space, but I don't have the space, and now my phone is freaking out. So I'm gonna do this. I have this to do, which is great. We have coin. We have. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, Wavescape also. We have feeling lasts forever, lasts forever. Together, never be together, be together. You're either than I can't remember. Okay, so it's like a voiceover. Yeah, so like I'm saying, like you're doing a diary, you're doing an open video for them, right? For example, you have a cat, right? And you literally says, like for example, they have the cat, right? Like for example, my mom took me to the park, my dad took me to the park, and then because you say that, you have like a sort of diary for a cat, and it's kind of cool because you keeping up with the cats, like we were talking about, like we were joking about, but at the same time, it's kind of like a good idea. Now, ultimately speaking, this is done a lot for kids, so it's more so for a family channel. But hey, it shouldn't be only about kids. If you want to do it about a cat, whatever the fuck you want to do, right? So there you go. We're finally done with everything. Okay, cool. I like that you can therefore join if you want. Well, I want to be the godfather of your kitten. That is the price for the ID. And it's a contract, so we'll have to sign a contract. I'll go to whatever you are in London. We'll go for a fry up, and then we'll sign up a deal for this. We're finally back, bro. Finally. Let's go. Okay, perfect. Good. So next one, what we want to listen to? All the rules are the same. I'm gonna have like a. Well, technically speaking, we're done with whatever you need to do, which is great. Thank God. Not because we didn't have the time, but because I had to do it, you know? And it's good because we got to do whatever we need to do. But again, the 4 playthrough, this, and this. It's tough. But hey, not complaining. We're champion and we're gonna make it out alive. So we're gonna stop this. Right. We're gonna go back to 5. Good. Ah, I forgot to press the button. Shit. I think I'll be better off alone. Without you. I don't mind when I sleep. And of course we got the ads. It's crazy because I don't know if you guys are familiar with Arcane. Ah, this song, bro. This song. If you don't know if you guys are familiar with Arcane, but they're releasing the new series that is linked with Arcane. Sometime in December.